An incredible opening day performance has much of the Manchester United fraternity believing that this was a serious marker laid down for a title challenge. But what tactical adaptations did we see United implement to produce an impressive performance as well as an impressive result? Let's go to the whiteboard. In possession, we would normally see United's fullbacks push up the pitch, leaving McTominay and Fred sitting shoulder to shoulder in front of Maguire and Lindelof for protection. As a result, we had this disconnect between United's midfield and forward line, making forward progression in central areas difficult. Against Leeds, we saw a significant tactical variation. In possession, United created a back three, with Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof and Maguire. With the extra defender, this allowed McTominay and Fred to play further up the pitch. But they weren't just standing shoulder to shoulder, they played off each other, creating midfield depth, and as a possession setter, this allowed United to play much more progressively through midfield. Going to screenshots of the game, we can see the three-man defensive formation United adopted with the ball. To emphasise this, we can see how much more in advance Shaw is of Wan-Bissaka, and when Pogba came in field, this differentiation would be even greater. But the key to this possession formation is McTominay and Fred playing further up the field, connecting the midfield to the forward line, and how this created more passing connections in the final third than we would normally see. For me, what demonstrated how much United worked on this was when either Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof or Maguire stepped up the pitch from the three. Fred would just drop back slightly to cover the space created by the forward movement. Going to screenshots of the game, Maguire has stepped up the pitch from left centre-back position, and we can see how Fred has dropped off to cover the movement. But as important is how McTominay has held his advanced position and continuing his forward run. All last season, we would see McTominay here, shoulder to shoulder with Fred, with neither player influencing the game going forward. But what impressed me the most was the movement of United's midfield and forward line. When Pogba came in field from the left, Fernandes would drop into the left half space. When Greenwood dropped off the front line, Pogba attacked the space vacated in behind. When Fernandes dropped deep, McTominay would break into the space vacated by Fernandes. Going to screenshots of the game, Greenwood drops off the front line, and Pogba is already beyond him, looking to attack the space Greenwood vacated. Greenwood plays Pogba in for a one-on-one. In this next example, Fernandes drops deep, pulling Koch out of the central area. McTominay attacks the space vacated by Fernandes. Fernandes flicks a lovely ball around the corner to set McTominay on his way. In this last example, Greenwood again drops off the front line. James is already beyond him, with Pogba and Fred starting forward runs. Greenwood plays the ball around the corner to Pogba. At the point Fred is about to finish, we have four players beyond Greenwood attacking the forward spaces available. The willingness of United's midfield and forward line to attack the spaces in behind the defensive line and be prepared to run beyond the ball and get players into the box is the best I've seen under Ollie. This is a far cry from the usual reluctance to attack the space in behind the defensive line, in favour of going to the ball for easy possession. The Devils' verdict is tempo and movement were at the core of this performance, but it was also at the core of the 6-2 victory last season to disrupt the man-for-man setup Leeds employ. So, the question is, are these attributes here to stay, or was it just a tactical approach for this game? Looking at United's next 6 fixtures, if we take the same approach into those games, we should have at least 6 wins under our belt, going into a tough run of fixtures in October and November. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the game. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video.